Oh, how's it guys? And welcome along to yet another day in paradise. Yes, another wee mission in Rotorua. We are attacking a small creek right at the back of Rotorua there. And yeah, Gary's brought me here. Is Andy going to come along?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Oh yep, so sweet, so Andy's going to come along as well. It's a bit of a secret spot, so I'm not going to show you too much, but apparently the finds are going to be pretty epic, so fingers crossed. We'll show you some cool stuff. Alright guys, see you on the first target. Gary is just telling me about all the cool stuff he's found in here, and I've just done my first scoop. And look at that, I've got 2 marbles in here, straight up. So that's a slightly more modern one, but this one here, oh, it's got a wee rim around it. Very cool, little Art Deco design. Oh well, I hope I haven't jinxed myself, or we're on to a good morning. Sweet. I'm on the GoPro, I haven't got my phone down by the river, I'm not that brave, but I will do a close-up wrap-up. But I have a silver! Woo-hoo-hoo! Nice little sixpence, it's an Edward. Can't quite see the date, but it'll be a 1900 something. And it's in pretty cool condition, it's got a lot of detail. Stoked! Sure, bro, gotta say it.
Congratulations, I'm so stoked for you too.
Put me on the spot.
That's the nice thing about the freshwater is the silver coins, they might be black, but they're still really good.
Still got the details, eh?
Yeah. Oh, I'm real happy.
Woohoo! Yeah. Look at that, guys. Straight on top, nice little silver coin.
Oh, that's awesome.
Woo. Haven't even checked out what the rest is in here. So I'll get that out, I'll show you in a bit. So Gary's just about to tell me my eyes are a bit puffy from an allergic reaction to something. I'm not seeing too flash, but he's about to tell me what the date is on this little Young Head Vicky sixpence.
Well, I can tell you that my earliest sixpence out of here is 1866.
Yeah.
And you almost beat me.
Oh, not quite.
2 years difference.
Wow.
That is an 1868 sixpence.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Look at that.
I'm starting to regret bringing you here.
Oh,
no, I'm not.
absolutely sweet. Poor old Gary. He started digging a hole at the beginning of the week, and he's put me here. He got halfway to this point, stopped and thought, right, Crispy's coming up this weekend. I'll stop here. And oh, bro.
That's a coin, man. For Rotorua.
You're spoiling me.
Man.
You're spoiling me. Wow.
It's not very it's not very often we find them from the 1860s, 1870s, 1880s, sure.
Ah, okay.
But it's definitely just a little bit rarer.
That's beautiful. It's in nice condition too.
Oh, it's detail on it's lovely.
Oh, cheer, bro. Sweet.
Got marble for me.
Beautiful day. Out of the sun. Silver number 3. So from what I can see with my puffy eyes, it's a Veil Head Vicky. Might even be a 1901. So very cool. I'll take it. These boys are going to be wishing they never brought me down. Oh, and also we have old Pinky over there, Andrew. Yeah, poor chap got burnt to a crisp yesterday, but yeah, Rotorua is certainly turning the weather on for me. Alrighty guys, much to Gary's disgust, I got another silver! Woohoo! Nice little Edward, British threepence. I'll try not to drop it back in there, but of course you won't see it on very well on the GoPro, but I will do a wrap up later. Stoked, that's 4 silvers. Woohoo! Not finding much else, but I'm still happy. Alrighty, well how's it guys? Well, we are done and dusted on that last place. 4 little silvers, so I am absolutely stoked, and a few other little bits and pieces. So absolutely, well, drop the scoop. Now we've come to a new spot, and this is a place where I've never actually been before, and I'm really excited. It's a beautiful lake. It's Lake Tarawera. A lot of history with this lake, and I'll spin you around. And there's Gary out there. He's having a good old go. But straight across from us is the volcanoes. Now these are the ones that blew up early back in the 1800s and buried the pink and white terraces, the famous pink and white terraces, which I'm pretty sure were over here somewhere. Now in the GoPro you probably can't see it, it is a long way away, but look at the day we've got. Good night, it is just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. The water is crystal clear. I'm going to try and get some underwater shots. But finds are few and far between here, but when you do find something, it is pretty epic. So we may not find too much here, but look at that scenery. Good night. It is just beautiful. Alrighty guys, so I'll come back to you when I find something cool. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but woohoo! Infield. Actually, no, it might even be a 3-ringer. I think those rings have actually worn off a little bit maybe. Hard to tell. It's probably been rolling around in here for ages. Still got the wood plug in it. That is awesome. I got a feeling that might be a 3-ringer. Very cool. Woohoo! Love it. Alrighty, Gary's called me over. He's quite excited. Is it in the scoop, is it?
Yeah. Ready for the reveal?
It's starting to rain.
Yeah,
go on. You've got a juice harp. Oh wow!
Look at that.
My goodness. Shall I pop it?
Yeah, go.
Wow, it's in unreal condition too. Oh, wicked.
Good old fresh water, man.
Isn't it?
Oh wow, faster than I expected.
That is so cool. This is a juice harp, or what they call mouth harp. Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're getting a bit cold, are you?
Just squeezing the water out of my glass.
Ah, cool. Oh, congratulations, bro.
Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. Stoked with that.
So we're going to find each, so we're not completely skunked now.
Yeah. We haven't made it all the way to the end yet, and then we've got to go back.
Mean.
So,
well done.
awesome. Thank you.
Woohoo. Yeah, look at that. Yuck. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, well, I just can't believe it. In fact, I'm going to turn you around because I'm positively shaking. I came up to Rotorua with one real goal in mind, and the top of my bucket list at the moment has been a pistol or gun part. Okay, pistol or gun part. And both Gary and Andy were like, oh, there's a good possibility you'll get one up here, and we've been a massive stretch of a lake behind me with one signal being a bullet. But look what I just got, folks. I'll spin you around. There's Gary's pretty stoked as well.
Yeah, I'm happy as.
And he actually tells me that just over here was where they found, what did you find?
I found 2 muskets.
Two muskets, complete, or just bits and pieces?
They were like the rusted barrels.
Yeah.
Still had some of the ramrod guides attached.
Yeah.
I think one of them had some of the smalls and one of them had the big, so that could be one part of them.
So this here is the very end of a musket where the ramrod would have gone into there and then down under the barrel. So this is quite possibly part of one of the muskets that those boys found. Now these are generally brass, and I am absolutely stoked. Woohoo! So that is top of my bucket list, knocked off here in Rotorua. Cheer, bro.
Oh man, that's so
Thank
awesome.
you so much. Oh wow. I will clean that up and that will just look stunning. Wow. How cool is that, guys? We had a massive storm come over and she absolutely poured down on us.
Soaked.
Yeah, I'm wearing a wetsuit, so it didn't really matter, but woohoo! Oh, I'm just stoked.
That is awesome.
Yeah, magic. Alrighty, we'll keep moving. Oh, Gary's just found himself a spoon, and I have just found, woohoo, another bullet. And this one looks actually to be, let's give it a wee wash. Looks to be fired. and it looks to have actually impacted a little bit just on the end here. So nice little Enfield bullet, hollow in the back. Very cool, super stoked. So there's 2 little bullets out of here and a beautiful ramrod guide off a musket. Gotta be happy with that, my goodness. Sweet. And look at the views, I mean, far out. Well, I just cannot believe my luck. You wouldn't believe it. I've just found a silver ring. Oh my goodness. Take you down, have a look. Check that out, guys. Nice little silver ring. Very crusty. Rang up extremely high. Stoked. Absolutely stoked. I'm having a ball out here. Waves are smacking me around, but no, I'm having a ball. Alrighty. I can't quite see any hallmarks, but it's a bit crusted, so we'll give it a clean up at home and I'll show you then. Woohoo! Alrighty. Okay guys, quick update on this ring that I've just found. Poor old Gary's just come over here and wants to...
I'm dying on the inside.
He wants to drown me now. My eyes aren't too good because I had an allergic reaction to something this morning, but oh yeah, oh wow, it's coming out.
Yep.
He is pretty sure and pretty confident that this is a what?
It's an English silver coin ring.
An English silver coin ring.
Awesome.
So we've just got to get all the crud off it, and I'll just do that real gently in time. But apparently quite rare. Is that right?
Especially around here.
Especially, yeah. Okay, wow. And I've come all the way up from Christchurch and stolen it from him.
I couldn't have gone to a better recipient, better you than Scott finding it.
Oh, Scotty.
Oh, but still, mate, that's a serious find. Oh, man.
So it's extremely worn because it's been smashing around in the lake here a bit. The silver's definitely coming through, but
I can tell you it's pre-1886.
Why is that?
Because it was here before the eruption. That's when it erupted.
Oh, true.
So it's earlier than that.
Wow. Oh, well, hopefully it's got some writing and a date on the inside and we'll be able to determine what it is exactly.
Exciting.
But you can sort of just see just there, it's definitely silver. We'll get that black crud off and reveal what it is in time. Oh, you can definitely see that milled edge, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. So possibly a shilling or maybe a florin, but more likely a shilling.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Oh, well I'm sorry, but I'm sort of stoked as well.
You should be. You should be. That's a real cool find.
That's awesome. Oh man.
Yeah, I want to have another look. I really want to see a date.
Yeah. Poor old Gary's just told me that it's very high on his bucket list for one of those out of here. So. Mean. Oh well, I don't know if this weather's going to hold out much longer, but we'll keep moving. Oh, look at that, guys. That was a real tricky piece to find, but another part of a gun. Woohoo! Oh, can't believe it. This would have been part of the side. Oh, that's just unreal. That's beautiful. Nice little brass piece off a either a pistol or a musket. Ah, stoked! Oh, it took me ages to find that one too, but whew, well worth it. Mint! Wow. Okay guys, back at home now after that epic trip away to Rotorua and doing a wrap up of one of the days where we did some water hunting. So first thing in the morning we went out with Gary and Andrew and we jumped in a wee creek and we had a bit of scooping and yeah, just digging around basically, and these are the finds. So we've got a nice big copper square nail there, a porcelain arm off a wee doll, a little button, some marbles, there's that nice one with the band around it of some sort, and woohoo, yes, 4 epic little silvers. Now Gary said to find 1 silver in there nowadays is pretty good, but to find 4, he was pretty stoked for me. And one of them was also a beautiful little young head Vicky 1868. So pretty stoked with the age of that one. So yeah, later on that afternoon, my luck got even better when we went out to Lake Rotorua, and I knocked off a couple of bucket listers. Couldn't believe it. So first up, I found a couple of bullets, a couple of nice infield rounds. But then my luck changed, and bam, look at that. So this is a ramrod guide off a musket. Yeah, would have been sitting out the front there, right under the muzzle, and it's where the ramrod used to store away under the gun to be used for reloading. Absolutely epic find. I'm still buzzing now. I'm not entirely sure whether I want to clean it up and polish it up or whether I leave it as it is. I'm really torn between it. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you reckon I should do. Do you think I should polish it or just leave it as it is? I'm going to put all my displays, all my finds in a display in a shadow box. So from the Rotorua hunt. So all the good stuff. So yeah, let me know, guys. So I also found another little pistol part. So this would have been off a big flintlock pistol, possibly maybe a belt hook, or just a side plate. But yeah, either way, 2 gun parts. Woo, I was stoked, couldn't believe it. But then I go and find this little beauty. I mean, my goodness, to have the gun parts was enough already. But then I found this as well, and I just couldn't believe it. So this, folks, is the little coin ring that we found. So as you can see, definitely silver. We went back to Gary's that night, threw a little bit of electrolysis through it, and yeah, she come up a treat. So as you can see that milled edge there, piece of cake, quite clear now, and you can also see the lettering. So it's got Victoria, Britannia, and some initials on it. So it's definitely a Queen Victoria British shilling, according to the diameter and the measurements of it. And obviously, like Gary said, it predates 1886 because it had to be there before the eruption. So absolutely stoked. I mean, there you go. You can see that milled edge on the edge there. Absolutely stoked with that. Couldn't believe it. I felt absolutely stink for Gary to be pulling all these good finds out, but he was just so stoked for me and couldn't have been happier. So, yeah, Gary, Andrew, thanks for an epic day, guys. That was unreal. Scenery was just to die for. Weather was pretty good, other than that big rainstorm that come through. But yeah, all in all, had an absolute blast. Couldn't believe it. 2 bucket lists in one day. Just unheard of. Alrighty, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely did. That's an understatement. Yeah, but guys, until the next one, happy hunting.